If you grew up on Zeppelin, Sabbath, or Queen, these 10 new voices will feel like home. They carry the fire of rock's golden age into today, blending vintage grit with modern swagger. From thunderous wails to soulful whispers, this is proof rock's heart still beats loud. Okay, let's start with Josh Kiszka from Greta Van Fleet. You know what? Love them or hate them, this guy's voice has been one of the most talked about sounds in rock for years. The first time I heard Highway Tune, I honestly thought I'd stumbled across some unreleased Led Zeppelin track.
Stepping in the highway, girl, 'cause I wanna burn my gas. There's one girl that I know I'm never gonna pass.
Josh's soaring falsetto and bluesy phrasing instantly bring Robert Plant to mind. But here's the thing, it's not an impression. You can feel a genuine love for the music that came before him. And life, it's wild, flames, flying hair, endless solos, that classic rock spectacle reborn.
So sweet, so fine.
Greta Van Fleet didn't just revive a style, they reintroduced arena rock to a new generation. Josh proves passion and talent matter more than trends. He's not copying history, he's carrying it forward.
For 40 days and 40 nights.
Now let's move on to Marc LaBelle from Dirty Honey. This guy has that effortless swagger you just can't teach. The first time I saw him on stage, I thought, this is what Guns N' Roses must have been like before the chaos.
So easy. It's so easy.
Praised for channeling legends like Steven Tyler, Axl Rose, and Chris Cornell, his vocal swagger and raw energy evoke classic hard rock frontmen. He's got this gritty, blues-drenched voice that cuts right through the mix, and you can feel every note.
The time has come. Don't miss me when I'm gone.
Dirty Honey made history as the first unsigned band to top Billboard's rock chart, and Mark's vocals were a huge reason why. No tricks, no filler, just raw, loud, soulful rock. Mark proves pure rock and roll never went away. He's a modern frontman with timeless grit.
You know the time has come. But don't miss me when I'm gone.
Carry on, as if nothing really matters.
Well, Adam Lambert was born for the stage. When Queen invited him to front their shows, fans held their breath. He met the moment and made it his own. His voice blends range, control, and grit, soaring over Brian May's guitar without strain. Crucially, he isn't copying Freddie Mercury. He channels glam rock drama while keeping a modern, polished edge. Watch the live recordings. He works the crowd, struts with ease, and nails the quiet moments as well as the high notes.
Somebody, can anybody find me?
The phrasing, the breath support, the fearless belts, he has the toolkit of a classic arena singer. Yet he remains playful, stylish, and contemporary. Lambert proves rock showmanship still thrills today, honoring the past while pushing the spectacle forward. That balance wins purists and newcomers.
Nothing really matters to me.
Bless my heart. Bless my soul.
Brittany Howard is a powerhouse. From the moment Alabama Shakes broke out with Hold On, her voice stopped people in their tracks. It's raw, gritty, and soaked in soul. The kind of voice that feels like it's been through every heartbreak and triumph.
Sing, come on, Brittany. You got to come on now.
Her gritty, soulful vocals draw from Janis Joplin and AC/DC's Bon Scott, blending blues rock rawness with emotional intensity. She brings that Janis Joplin energy, but with her own twist, blending southern rock, blues, and funk into something timeless. On stage, she's magnetic, switching between tender whispers and wailing belts that shake the room.
I mean, I've already been. I came and went. I washed my hands with. I don't want to do it again.
Brittany doesn't just sing, she testifies, channeling that 70s rock spirit in a way that feels fresh and alive. Her solo work shows she's fearless, experimenting while honoring her roots. Let's talk about Ville Valo, the unmistakable voice of him. He built his own corner of rock with what he called love metal, a mix of heavy riffs, dark romance, and poetic lyrics. Growing up in Finland, Ville has often said he was captivated by Elvis Presley's dramatic flair and Black Sabbath's ominous sound, and those influences are woven into every song he writes. On stage, he's magnetic, part rock star, part tortured poet, a cigarette in hand, and heartbreak in his voice. Stylistically, he's often compared to Peter Steele from Typo Negative, with echoes of 80s goth legends like Bauhaus and the Sisters of Mercy. That blend of heartfelt influence and gothic style turned him into a global phenomenon, cementing Ville Valo as a bridge between rock's classic drama and modern alternative.
Driver swirls and mumbles out words that I must have misheard and mistaken for a quote.
Lauren Auder is one of those voices that feels like a dream you can't quite shake. Their style blends orchestral arrangements, post-punk influence, and a cinematic quality that feels straight out of the 80s art rock scene. You can hear echoes of David Bowie's dramatic vocal delivery and the atmospheric depth of bands like Talk Talk. Raised between France and the UK, Lauren grew up surrounded by eclectic music, and that shows in every note. Their songs feel intimate yet huge, like confessions whispered through cathedral walls. What makes Lauren stand out is that emotional weight. They don't just sing, they immerse you in a mood. It's a perfect mix of theatricality and vulnerability, a modern twist on the drama that defined Bowie's era. Ty Segall is like a modern-day Iggy Pop. He is pure chaos in the best way possible. His music sounds like it crawled out of a 70s garage, grabbed a fuzz pedal, and never looked back. He's also been compared to Marc LaBelle, and you can hear that influence in every snarling vocal line. Ty's the kind of artist who releases multiple albums a year, each one a mix of psychedelic freakouts, punk attitude, and vintage rock swagger. His live shows, they're loud, sweaty, and unpredictable. The way rock used to be before arena stages and choreographed sets. He's not chasing perfection. He's chasing feeling, and it works. Ty Segall's voice might not be polished, but it's raw and thrilling. A reminder of why garage rock from the 70s still matters.
My love is like a river.
I don't know if we can agree on this, but Christopher Owens' voice feels like it belongs to another era. It's soft, emotional, and a little fragile, like he's singing straight from his journal.
You can do anything, yeah. You can rock and roll, out of control.
With his former band Girls, he leaned hard into 70s and early 80s influences, channeling Lou Reed's cool delivery and the bittersweet warmth of Fleetwood Mac. His songs aren't flashy, they're honest, with a raw charm that makes you stop and listen. Owens grew up around gospel music, and that sense of storytelling and vulnerability seeps into everything he does. What really stands out is how timeless his sound feels. It's retro, but never forced. He captures that golden hour rock vibe like a half-forgotten mixtape from 1978 and makes it resonate with modern listeners.
tear where our pieces fall in place.
Sam Beam, better known as Iron and Wine, is proof that subtlety can be just as powerful as a screaming guitar solo. His voice is soft, hushed, and full of warmth, instantly bringing to mind 70s singer-songwriters like James Taylor and Cat Stevens. Beam has this incredible ability to make you feel like he's singing directly to you.
You can have mine.
Whether it's a stripped-down acoustic track or a lush, layered arrangement, his melodies are gentle but unforgettable, and his lyrics read like poetry, full of imagery and emotion. What's special about Iron and Wine is how he keeps that 70s folk rock spirit alive without sounding dated. It's music for quiet mornings, long drives, and moments of reflection. Timeless, heartfelt, and deeply human.
Every morning there was one more machine to mark our ever-waning patience at the well.
When you find you don't want a man who's gonna do what they wanna do.
Now, Michael Collins has built a sound that feels like flipping through a dusty stack of 70s vinyl. The music of his band Dealer draws heavily from artists like Steely Dan and Fleetwood Mac, with smooth, jazzy chord progressions and warm analog production.
Try, but it don't feel right.
Collins has a knack for capturing that laid-back California vibe, the kind of sound you'd expect to hear cruising down the Pacific Coast Highway in 1976.
Try to be the one. I'm gonna love you anyways, and it's alright.
His soft, understated vocals add to that nostalgic charm, letting the arrangements breathe rather than overpowering them. What makes him stand out today is his total commitment to that retro feel, right down to recording techniques. Michael Collins isn't just inspired by 70s rock, he recreates its spirit with stunning authenticity. Listening to him feels like traveling back in time.
The same song you remember. You can try, but it's just plain wrong.
Rock's golden age never really ended, it just found new voices. These singers prove the passion, grit, and soul of the 70s and 80s are alive and thriving today. Explore their music, share your favorites, and keep this timeless spirit alive. Rock's heartbeat is louder than ever.
Is where the story ends. This is goodbye. If today I was haunted,
You can do anything, yeah. You can rock and roll, out of control.
You can have mine.